vayan a agarrar metí entre las piedras de chipiones del faro. Y cuando entro en el restaurante me ve el cocinero con una paellera y adentro la vende paellera. ¡Asómate, mira dónde llega el agua! Llegaba el agua hasta el restaurante. Había subido la marea. ¿Y tú? ¡Ay, qué hacemos ahora! Con los dos sacos de arroz. ¡Ay, llama para Sevilla! ¡Llama a Sevilla! Que...
New Year. Happy New Year's. I'm shivering away in Baltimore, Maryland. It's fucking cold. What's up? What's up? Happy New Year, Captain. Kaboom! Well, you missed a great landing the other day, that's for sure. It was one of our finest. Anyways, welcome to the latest episode of the AX3 Show. My name is Greg. I'm going to be your trusted internet pilot tonight. Hopefully we'll get this thing off the ground. I just downloaded this. I can't say enough about LevelUp. The airplane is incredible. It is fucking incredible for a free airplane, for free. And you have to remind yourself, like, even if some things are not like, you know, like Toolless or EMDG or Just Flight, it's okay. It's okay. It's free. Crazy. Anyways, let me turn on the sound for the game. And I'm just going with they came out with a new livery now. It's an old where did the motherfucker go? Hang on a second. I just had it. It's an American Airlines. Is it this one here? Nope. It's one of these 800 new generation. Hang on a second. I'm not going crazy here. Let's see here. Okay, here's 900, 800, 800. This is it. Okay, yeah, version 2, 2.03, LevelUp, Larimer. Yeah, so I went to sleep last night. Oh yeah, the sounds are great. Yeah, I was just reading here. Let me share the screen on this because I was reading about this. Hang on, window capture. Window capture. Hang on, I gotta move this window capture down in front of game capture. Why the hell is this not working? Hang on a second. But that is very strange. Hang on. Alright, well, I'll just do display capture then. It is what it is. Okay. So yeah, they came out. I mean, they had Zibo sounds and things before, but like I was reading about this, about the way that they enhanced the engine so you can hear like the wind up better in the cockpit. I forget exactly where they talked about it. It was in one of the websites I was looking at the last few days. But yeah, this thing is incredible. Yeah, I heard the sounds are phenomenal in this thing. So, but yeah, I went to sleep last night. It was nice and warm in the house. I usually keep it like on 63. And sure enough, wake up this morning, I'm like, damn, it's cold in this house. And got no heat. Got no freaking heat. Had the guys come over to try to fix it today. It's the motherboard. The motherboard is fried for some reason. So yeah, we got no heat. All right, I don't really remember what runway I'm taking off from tonight. It's okay. We'll just park down here somewhere. B10, I think it was like C3. We'll do C13. 13 is always a good number. All right, we're not going to do live time. We'll like that. Yeah, man. Connecticut snow is nuts sometimes. Sometimes they get that like the snow that moves over Vermont, you know, or it comes up like nor'easters like through Boston. Man, they got some crazy shit sometimes. I don't know how folks in Erie, like Erie, Pennsylvania, and Cleveland, and like all these cities, like on the eastern part of Lake Erie, like they get all that lake effect snow, man. Like, how do you guys cope with that? Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm fucking cold now. It's like 55 degrees in my house, and I'm like shivering my ass off all day. I'm glad I didn't work today, man. My hands have been cold all day today. I did a lot of stuff around the house today, actually. A lot of stuff that I'm trying to get done for a while now that I've just been putting off. We all got those lists. Everybody's got that list. You know, when you walk into the house, you're like, man, I need to put that shit away. Or, I should really watch that stuff. Or, you know, that kind of stuff. And then my daughter's new MP3 came in. I'm going to take that to her facility this weekend. Uploaded like 350 songs to it for her. That was good. Why the hell is this taking so long? X-Plane, you're like reminding me of Microsoft Simulator. I know it's the first time we're loading this airplane, but still, good Lord. Good Lord. Yeah, now being New Year's, you know, most places are closed tomorrow, like parts suppliers and distributors and things like that. For just about anything. Especially heating and air conditioning systems. But, you know, this is like the second time I've had something wrong in my house. Now I'm renting my house now. I don't own a home anymore. I haven't owned a home since the end of 2019. But, right. No. Yeah. I heard Chicago snow is bad. My cousin lived in Chicago for like 20 years before he moved down to Austin. He was always talking about winters. He lived up near the Magnificent Mile. He was some bigwig with Bear Stearns before they went out of business, and then I forget who he worked for after that. All right, so far everything looks about the same tablet. I like corn, like corn, potatoes. What was that movie with Billy Bob Thornton years ago? Not Zoolander. What the hell was that motherfucker called? Oh yeah, the Orbix window. What you talking about, Orbix window? Oh, you can still see the Orbix window? How is that possible? Oh, now window capture's working. All right. Damn. Anyways. Thanks, Chicago. That would have been the stream for a while. So, you know, I know how to do these things like on OBS. I've been using OBS for years. But I did window capture and I activated it, and now it's up, right? But when I activated before, nothing was showing. So that's why I went to display capture. But all right, let me just get rid of this window capture so it doesn't pop up again. But yeah, so far it looks almost identical. Same tablet. The tablet actually looks like more is available now in it. Before we had PA systems too, but we can never use them. I wonder if we can use them today. Yeah. It is weird sometimes. All right, can we operate? This looks much better. All right, so we still can't really operate. We just unlocked the door through the wall here, by the way. Or at least I think we released the lock for the seats. Let's see. I mean, for the door. All right, so what do we have here? Tuborg. That's almost as good as that fake champagne that's in the Concorde. All right, what do we operate over here? This was probably it that we clicked on. Sounds all right. Can we operate any of this up here? I don't think so. Yeah, that's what I thought. That's okay. It's free. You know what I mean? This is not Just Flight. Budweiser, oh my god, this must be Whit Whitaker. Captain Whit, that's my boy. I want to be like Captain Whit when I grow up. All right, let me save some seats real quick for this flight from Charlotte to Pittsburgh. It's actually the American Airlines flight 1335. This is he just flew this earlier today, so we go and try to do it too. And we will have much better chance of landing this airplane properly. Not like the last one where we were trying to do a visual landing in Flores, Azores. In the Q400, we had no vertical guidance, no lateral guidance other than the ADF. We're flying in clouds all the way down to like 300 feet. Now, I guess in real life, they probably would have had us go around, but this is not real life. And I did not want to fly all the way back where we just came from. So we landed. It was a rough landing, but we got it. We got it. Good thing there's a pause button to help stop the airplane. That's all I got to say. That pause button is the best brake. That's the best set of brakes ever on X-Plane is that pause button. This button right here. Bam! You hit that and the plane just stops, man. That's the best pause button. Oh, come on. I always forget these controls. In Microsoft, I have chase planes, so I don't really have to navigate these kind of things like this. I can just click on the button and I get to where I'm going automatically. All right, so we got U-View. And one thing with the other LevelUp airplane, I never was able to really get it to save my settings. Like, I always had to go in and it's not a big deal, you know what I mean? But still, that was one thing that we really couldn't do. All right, let's go ahead and can I pull the tablet up? Okay, that's Avi tablet. Let me see if there's any kind of pop-up. I don't think there's going to be. Here, let's. Okay, yeah, let's look at this pop-up here and just see if there's any other pop-ups. I doubt it. Yeah, I don't see anything special for LevelUp, just regular. All right. So let's just cancel this then. Okay. All right, let's go down and look at these settings again here. So we have... Okay, configure. The display, exterior. Okay. Let's do split. Air stairs, yes. Satcom. LED, landing pulse lights. Eyebrow. Ah, you know, we couldn't do this last time. Eyebrows and... Very cool. Alright, let's see here. System, HUD for captain, yes. Aspirated tap probe, probe heat switches, auto, sure thing. Sure thing, we'll do auto as well. Multi-mode receiver, white. 3 decimals, cell cal, we'll put yes for that, even though we're not using it on say intentions. Flight deck cam, that's new. I don't know what that's going to do. Maybe after we get out of this page, we'll go up to view and see if there's a new view for this. Pressurization, we'll do digital. Yep, no smoking. Chime only is fine. Analog, that's fine. Honeywell, I think I want to use the older system. Yeah, I kind of like the older system like this. Let me just see what the where's the Honeywell, the older system sometimes. Oh yeah, this is the one I like. I like this one here. We don't get to use this one too often. All right, yeah, let's use that one tonight. All right, fuel cutoff. What's easier on a simulator? I guess those levers are okay. We'll use the levers. All right, center fuel pump auto shutdown. Okay, so that's good. Let me look at these views and see if we have any. Okay, so that's default. Okay, yeah, I'm not sure what that is. Well, I may have to Google that. flight deck cam. I'll have to get onto the forums and see what I can find out about that. Okay, let's see here. Now, one of these settings for the rudder pedals is key if you're using rudder pedals to be able to steer this airplane. I don't remember which one it is offhand. If you've seen me fly this airplane before, sometimes we stop as we're Xing, so I can change it. It's easy to change. It's in one of these menus here. Fuel flow on system. Now we can do, yeah, ground speed, yes. ENAV speed band, percentage quartz is fine, that's fine. Single Q, no thank you. Okay. Nothing about pounds or kilograms yet. Okay, so that all looks fine. Auto flight, wings level, that's fine. VNAV, common. Passive. Okay, so it gets rid of that button as well. So this is probably just like the other 737s that we have available, where if there's two switches, if there's two buttons under the MFD here, usually means it can't auto land. Now this does say Cat 3, but that's not very likely. See here, if this auto land system works the same as the other ones where you have the 3 here, that usually means you can auto land the airplane. At least that's what it means, I believe, on PMDG. I believe either PMDG or iFly. I forget which one of the two, but I think it's the no, I don't know. I think it is PMDG actually, but we'll leave it as passive. All right, capture. Okay, call outs. I like the call outs. Purchase is fine. We'll do 5 feet so we can cheat. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. And radio and pro. Okay, so that's good. Hardware. Here we go. This is the one here. Nose wheel axis. I don't recall which one of these. One of these will let you use your yoke to steer it. The other one, I believe it's yaw. I think is the one that we're going to need here. Parking brake, remove chocks on. Auto throttle engaged. Okay, off. Sync hardware. Still can't choose anything there for yoke. External payload. Okay, so that looks fine. So that was hardware. We got realism. Let's do short for all these. And get up in the air quicker. Okay, yoke movement. Disconnect autopilot. We'll leave CWS in case my belly. Sometimes my belly knocks the yoke, and even though I've been losing weight, sometimes my belly will hit it. All right, FMC input lag, no. Autosave, we'll do every 15 minutes. Random failures is fine. FMC input, okay. So that's realism. What about visual effects? Windshield effects, we can't do anything with that yet. Hardware throttle, okay. Passengers not available. Particles. Show FPS error. Sorry, we don't need that on. Okay, yoke. Show. Okay, that's auto. Okay, so that's all done. General configuration. Here we go. Pounds, inches, radio. Parametric. Hide yoke. Show. Docks on startup. On cold and dark. Ground power cable. Auto. Flight plan is fine. Simple. Fine. We're not using the checklist anyways. Alright, sync with the captain. That looks good. Alright, audio. Mute the trim wheel. That's interesting. Mute FMC. Interesting. Did I just say applause? Oh, passenger applause not available. Of course not. Oh. Right, EQs and calibrations. Does it still pick up? Yes, it does. Okay. So that's all those settings. And then I want to save these, so let's go ahead and save. Save everything. All right, let me pull up our flight plan here. Figure out how much fuel we're going to be using here. So for fuel, I have 14,087. So let's see here. Start. All right, fuel and weight. All right, ground services. Oh, look, better pushback is part of it. That is cool. Start de-ice, extend air stairs, stores. Okay. So now is that already connected? Let's see here. I think that means, oh, let's see here. Hang on, wrong camera. Okay, so that looks like that's connected. All right, so we'll say set chocks. Okay, so orange, it means it's on. Green is good. Orange bad, green good. All right, so there's chart. Okay, so Avi tab. Now we used to be able to. Oh, here we go. Airside services. This is what I was looking for here. There we go. Okay, load flight plan. Okay, payload, fuel. Okay, here we go. So fuel. Oh, this is just like the E-jets from Aerosoft. They have the same kind of like calculator type deal there. All right, so fuel again is 14,857. Payload is 38.2. Okay. That looks fine. Layout. Okay. How do I start this? This was... Okay, back. It's not active. See, this is where I used to load everything. Ah, here we go. Okay, this is what I was looking for here. All right, so we have passengers. 156. Yes, this is what. Okay, cargo was 38,200. Okay, 38.2. You're right. Nope. You're wrong. All right, 38,200. All right, maybe 37,000 pounds is what we're looking at here. And then fuel is 14. Let's see if it takes this number here. Okay. And cargo is, say, 38. Okay. Whatever. Zero fuel weight. Oh, okay. So I wonder if I got to put my info into the FMC for it to pull the flight plan here. Let's turn the airplane on and then see. A second, since we got ground power anyways. Okay. CLPCD, pre-flight. Okay, so nothing there, nothing works there. Nothing works there. That's okay. It's got the right air rack. That's good. Alright, let's see if we can pull in our flight plan. Let's put in our info first, KCLT. Now, if I want to get really technical, I could look up our gate on Avi tablet and set the real IRS position, but, you know, from like typing it, but we'll grab this one. It's probably close enough. It could be actually correct. I don't know. I haven't looked at the chart to see what the what it says. All right, let's see here. Index. Okay, select configuration. That doesn't work. Maintenance doesn't work. Message recall doesn't work. Nav data. Index. So none of that works. Position. All right, let's try putting in a couple of bits of info here and see if we can get this to pull up. All right, so we have KCLT, we have KPIT. I'm only going to spend a few minutes working on this. If it doesn't work, we're just going to get out of here. All right, 135. Okay, let's see if we can flight plan request this thing. Now, still not working. See here, KCLT. See if any of this works. Balance doesn't work. Message. All right. Here's some info. I don't know if it's right or not, but here we go. Yeah, I don't see a way to pull in our flight plan, which is fine. We couldn't pull it in before, and I doubt we can now. So, okay. Let's go ahead and we might as well get the flight plan put in while we're down here. Then we'll get the APU turned on and get everything filled up and fueled up and all that. So, all right, let's get our Avi tab out. Let me go back up. I think it's on the previous screen. Yeah, here we go. So we have 18C. Crit. And we have FILDS. All right. And from there we have Indigo, Lima, Lima, Sierra Alpha. Then we have Quebec 69. Let's see here, Romeo, Indigo, Charlie, Charlie, Sierra. And we have our approach and arrival. So we have M5. We're using LEJOY. And I don't think it's 28. Oh yeah, 28 left. Okay. And we're going to be using possibly. All right, route. Let's activate that. And then let's get rid of any discontinuities. And get rid of that vector there. Get rid of this. And let's see here. Pete. There we go. So no vectors. All right, let's get TE data. Request. Let's go ahead and upload our. Let's get this turned on. All right, so before it was 156 for passengers. Fuel was 14,857. Cargo 37. Looks like that was the maximum we could put in. All right, activate. Awesome. Awesome. I know we should check like APU fire and all that stuff, but let's be real. Let's be real. We're not going to check it. All right, let's turn on the APU. I wonder if we can hear it. Hey, what's up, Door? That's almost the tail number of the plane that we're flying tonight. The one we're doing is November 960 Alpha November, I think is what it is. Sound good. If anybody's watching on Kick, I'm sorry if you've said something and I haven't responded. I haven't been able to get my Kick to work on my device tonight. Maybe it'll work now. All right, APU sounds like it's APUing. All right, had to get a little taste of a drink. Nice, that sounds good. APU is almost ready. I guess we'll use say intentions tonight. I usually like using their in-flight system here. Maybe I'll just use the one that I like using. I like using the one from the simulator here. Maybe I'll just use the same intention ones. Let me get that one put up on top. Do I even have it open? Hang on. Oh no, I don't even have it open. All right, let me open it up. See what ATIS is. All right, so we have, what do we have? 120, 115. Now let me turn it on in OBS.
Dew point -6. Altimeter
Information
29905.
Papa.
Density altitude -100 feet. Advise on initial contact. You have information Papa. Charlotte Douglas International Air.
Sure. Oh, I gotta change that button.
American 0 Alpha November, Charlotte clearance. Say again, please.
Hang on, I gotta change this button here. Shh. Isn't there a none? Here? Oh, here we go. None. All right. Nothing. There we go. Okay. Now we can contact, what did I say? Papa? Yeah, it was Papa. Charlotte clearance, American 960 Alpha November, requesting IFR clearance to Pittsburgh. We have information, Papa.
I am working on that clearance. Stand by. American 0 Alpha November, cleared to Pittsburgh via the Kreischer 6 departure, then is filed. Climb and maintain 8,000. Expect flight level 33010 minutes after departure. Departure on 125.35, squawk 6446. Expect runway 18 center.
Cleared to Pittsburgh via Detroit Romeo 6 departure, that is filed. Climb, maintain 8,000. Expect flight level 33010 minutes after departure. Departure on 125.35, squawk 6446. And roger that on runway 18 center, 18 center. Papa 96 Alpha November.
American 0 Alpha November, read back correct. Ground will be on 121.8.
Alright, let's see if I can... Oh, they already have it logged in there. That's good. I like that. It means I don't have to leave say intentions up so much during the actual flight. Alright. Let's see what's going on with this. Okay, cargo.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard.
Passenger is almost done. Oh, the passenger boarding set chime switch to on. I always forget to do that.
We kindly ask you to take your seats according to your boarding passes and stow your hand luggage in the overhead bins or under the seats in front of you. If you need any assistance, please feel free to contact any member of our crew. Thank you for choosing to fly with us today.
Are we really going to 33,000 feet? That's kind of high for this flight. I thought like 20,000 feet would be a... Yeah, we really are going to 33. Ain't that a bitch? All right. Oh, good. Passengers are loaded too. All right, let's load up our plane. So 0 fuel weight. Actually, let's see if we can do this here. Okay, 125.
All right, we've got everyone strapped in. Give us a ring if you need anything.
That's close enough. 25. Okay, so let's see here. So we have cost index of 54. All right. No reserves in the, say 30, so we have 6 point. So 10.2. All right. 1,000. Alright, let's get rid of that. So our flight plan, taxi and takeoff is 14.3. Alright, that's fine. We don't have any reserves anyway, so that's fine. All right, let's see here. We have, well, actually, no, the flight plan is only 10.3. Let's put that in there. All right, cruise wind. .300 by 76. Not allowed. What? Oh, I typed in the right thing. My goodness. All right. Let's see here. Let's see. Gonna have that listed here. So we have ISA. Oh, top of climb. Okay, let's go to top of climb then. We have minus 55. So let's see here, we have minus 55. See, I don't know if that's in Celsius or... that I don't know. I think it's in Celsius. But I did do pounds for everything else, so maybe it is. Okay, anyways, it's close enough. Just a simulator. Alright, that all looks fine. Okay, let's do, actually, let's see if we can do it on here. I don't remember if we can or not. Takeoff performance. See, I think we can. Runway 18 center, dry. Wind is... oh, really? I can't really do much with the Avid tab there. I have to do it all from here, I guess. Okay. Airport. KCLT. Can I type it in? Let's see here. Yep, I certainly can. All right. Let's see here. Runways. Weather. 17 degrees right now. Wind is, let's see here. We have 2970. We have runway, it's 12 knots, 2970. 12 knots, 2970. 12 knots. What? Okay. That's fine. I didn't know we had to put the whole thing in. And here we have 29. Oh, see, that's hectopascals. Let's see here. Give it to us in, that's okay. You know what? I can change it on here. Let's do 2970 here. And change it. That's 1006. Okay. More than one way to skin a cat, usually. Alright, 1006. That looks good. Takeoff weight is 35.4. $135, we'll say 400. And center of gravity, I don't know if we have that yet. Let's see here. Maybe 6.8. Yeah, see, it still doesn't show it, so it still doesn't do this. It'll do it'll help you with it'll help you with landing, but not that. All right, let me bring up say intentions real quick. Not say intentions. Sim brief. Give me a second. I'll share my screen in a second. Let's see here. Display capture. All right, let's see here. Performance and tools. Load from last flight. Okay, calculate. So we have, let's see here, flaps 5, assumed temperature 53, and then no derate for the engine. Okay. So 53. There we go. Takeoff, we have flaps 5. Can we enter any of the slope information for the runway? Let's see here. They don't have the slope information on Avi tablet. We can get it on Navigraph. That's not a problem. Yeah, see, I don't think it's going to have that info. That's okay. Let's we can go to Navigraph. Let's go to Navigraph and I'll show you guys where to get it on Navigraph. Give me a second, let me get it pulled up here. Okay. So let's pull up Navigraph. And when you have the runways listed, you can just click on these 3 dots. Information, and it's got the slope, so down 0.5. Let's do that. So sometimes you can do a minus, sometimes let's try minus 0.5 first. Okay, so that didn't work. Let's try minus 0.5. Okay. Oh, we can put the heading in as well. That's interesting. Let's see if we can do that as well here. And it's 183. I've never been able to actually input the heading before. Let's try that. Minus 0.5 times 183. Or divided by 183. Oh, look at that. That actually worked. Alright, and then the wind we can just get by clicking on here, and we have 220 by 7. Zero 7. Okay, very good. Let's go back a page now. That all looks good. Alright, so that is all done. I do want to look at our flight plan real quick just to make sure everything is okay, and then we will back out and get out of here. But that's a quick flight plan. Alright, looks good to me. Alright, let's make sure we don't have any chocks or anything on here. Okay, yeah, see, remove chocks, EPU. Charlotte Ground, American 960 Alpha November, requesting pushback and engine start clearance.
American 0 Alpha November, pushback and engine start approved. Tail north.
Copy that, tail north. Now, I didn't put any checklists in here yet, so we don't have any checklists. But you guys can't see what I'm looking at, can you? No, you can't. Let me change that. Hang on, let me add display capture here so you guys can see what I'm looking at with Navigraph. I'm not Navigraph, but say intentions. You should be able to see that now. See it. But yeah, they have airports now. Pretty dope. Runways, procedures. Live map, which ties into their system. It's like a VATSIM type map where you can watch everything on their system. Anyway, the ATC. So, all right, let's get better pushback involved here. Oh, did the door close yet? Yes, it did. Okay. All right, now I've never tried better pushback with here before. Alright, so it doesn't really... I guess it's more for just pretending while you're in the cockpit that you're actually doing something. Okay. Nice. At our truck. Maybe not. Should save this as a camera angle. Let me save that real quick as a camera angle. Alright, let's get better pushback going then if they're not gonna do it that way. And let me try taking the brakes off and seeing if what they do. I shouldn't be in this chair right now, but I'm using my chair with my wheels anyways right now. I'll probably switch it before we, oh yeah, I'm gonna have to switch it before we take off. Alright, better push back. What are we doing, baby? Come on. Hey, there we go. Very good. Alright, I know this needs to be fixed. We'll get that. Let's do it now, I guess. We'll just hold this in. That's weird that we didn't hear them saying it. Oh, I know why we didn't hear them say anything. I turned off the volume, I think, last time. Yeah, that's why we didn't hear anything. Shit. That could be why we didn't hear anything. We still have a door open? Oh, we sure do. How does that happen? There we go.
Just about done here. Go ahead and set your parking brake.
Yep, I didn't have the radios on, that's why.
And we're disconnecting the tow. Give me just a moment.
Not bad. When this engine's starting up, I'm going to step away for just a moment and switch my chair.
And we're disconnected. Signal and pin on the left. Take it easy and have a safe flight.
Very good. That was easy. Alright, let me go switch my chair. Pulling the chair up now. Hey, Happy New Year, Becky. What's up, dude? Or girl, dude, girl, whatever. Hang on, let me move my mic for 1 minute. Sorry, it's a little tough to see chat this week. My son's home this week. He usually spends most of the week at my mom's house so he can do school. But he's home this week, and he's been using my laptop, and that's kind of what I use to see chat. So I've been trying to use my iPad as best I can, but it's I have to like, it's in a weird position, like I can't really see it that easy. All right, so that's good. Let's put our generators on. Oh, you know, we've never put our fuel pumps on. I'm surprised our engines actually started. That's very interesting. I know this is a free airplane, but that's very interesting that we still were able to start the engines with just one, one fuel pump on. All right, generator 1 looks good. Generator 2 looks good. That all looks good. All right, let's contact, I guess we'll contact ground. Solid ground, American 0 Alpha November, requesting taxi clearance runway 18 center.
American 0 Alpha November, runway 18 center, taxi via Blue Line, Echo 17 Echo.
Exit to runway 18 center via Blue Line, Echo 17 Echo, American 60 Alpha November. So that's charts there, airport. Let's put up our departure as well, might as well. If it'll allow us. Let's see here. It should let us do 2 at one time. Yep, it does. That's cool. I like that it lets you do 2 at one time. Alright, let's taxi out. Oh, you know, I need to check a couple of things real quick, actually. Sorry. Some things I should have checked before I took off, before we really started moving here. Okay, what do I have set for flaps? Alright, that's reversers. Ah, this is flaps. This lever here. All right, flaps 5 are set. Can't use my keyboard next to me tonight. I have to leave it on the kind of the little chair next to me, which I don't like doing, but kind of is what it is. 'Cause I like having two. You know, if I can find a different. Let's see here. That does. It's outside, inside. I'd like to get rid of the flap lever here and have that for my throttles as well, but that's all right. Okay, let's taxi out. I'm just kind of nitpicking on stuff. Oh, I got an idea. Hang on one second. I got an idea what I can do. Flaps. That way I can keep my... That way I can keep my, my keyboard up top here. All right, so we're going to do flaps. And when I got to move my keyboard again. Ugh. Sitting there like grunting like it's hard work to pull a keyboard up. It's like, keyboard. All right, flaps. Okay, so this is going to be flaps. Let's do flaps up on this one here. Flaps up a notch. Okay, and then this is going to be flaps down a notch. Okay, so now that's flaps. And now I can take this lever here and make it for throttle 2. Oops. All right, this one's not going to do anything. That way I can put my keyboard up top. So essentially my keyboard blocks this number 5 lever here. So now we're going to set U to throttle number 1. Very good. And then what do I have this? Oh, yeah, reversers. That's right. All right. So we should be okay with that now. I hope. Hope one lever is not all the way forward. There we go. Now we're good. Not moving. Is the brake still on? There we go. Brakes were still on. The toe brakes hold. Toe brakes hold your position. Oh, we can't turn. We can't turn. I said this was going to happen. Hang on a second.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard American Airlines, Flight 1335, heading to Pittsburgh. Our estimated flight time is approximately 1 hour and 5 minutes. We kindly ask you to pay close attention to the upcoming safety demonstration, as it contains important information even for our frequent flyers. Please fasten your seatbelts by inserting the metal tip into the buckle. And
Chill tip in. There we go. Now we can steer.
To release the seat belt, lift the buckle. Remember, your seatbelt must be fastened whenever the seatbelt sign is illuminated. We ask that you return your seat backs and tray tables to the upright position and open your window blinds for takeoff and landing. Mobile phones and electronic devices must be set to flight mode, and laptops or larger devices should be securely stowed during takeoff and landing.
What a great airplane for free, isn't it?
Cigarettes are prohibited anywhere on board, including the lavatories. In the event of a loss of cabin pressure, oxygen masks will drop automatically. Pull the mask firmly towards you, place it over your nose and mouth, and breathe normally.
Hey, what up, Skillbait?
Please secure your own mask before assisting.
How you doing, brother?
Lie
Sorry, it's
left
tough for me to see the
located
chat
under your seat,
today.
between the seat. To put it on, pull it
I don't
over
have my
your head,
normal setup.
fasten
My
the
son's
strap,
home from school this week, and I don't have my normal
underneath
setup.
the aircraft. Special life vests for children
Yeah, man,
are
everything's
available.
good, man. I've been enjoying,
Floor level lighting will guide
you know, they
you
kept a
to
lot of
your
things the same on this
seat.
airplane.
There are 2 exits at the front
A lot of systems the same, but the sounds are so much better right now. The engine startup sounds and the doors. Yeah, man. LevelUp does some good shit, man. I like LevelUp. Still can't believe it's free. That, and other than my my heat not working in my house. My heat stopped working last night for overnight for no reason. It just stopped working.
Located in your seat pocket contains all the details you need. Thank you for your attention, and we wish you a pleasant flight.
Part they have to order a whole motherboard for my furnace, and like nobody has it in stock, so it's gonna be a few days probably until my heat comes back on, but it's not too bad. I have a little space heater I've been using. Are they sure they got us going the right way? I guess so. Yeah, not having heat is no fun when it's like freezing outside. I did a lot of work around the house today, so it didn't really like bother me too much during the day, but like now that it's getting like nighttime and little space heater, I got this little Honeywell's doing its job. I've had a couple of mice in the house. I think they come from the neighbor's house. From the neighbors right next to me, and then on the other side as well. But I did have some stuff. It sounded like they were trying to, I guess, not make a nest, but trying to gather supplies in one of the corners of my living room. So I was cleaning all day today, man. Steaming the floors and, you know, making sure there's nothing around for them, putting out more of those rodent balls. They're a pain in the ass, mice. Seen a couple of dead ones outside. I had a pest control guy come over 2 weeks ago. He put out some poison food, and I guess it worked. I don't know. I haven't really noticed a difference. Supposedly they ate it, and you know, he said that he could tell that the mouse or mice ate it. I've only seen 3 different occasions I've seen what I thought was a mouse. I've seen it so quick that I didn't get a glimpse of it. It like ran past me. And every time I've seen it, it was like, I kind of caught it out of the corner of my eye and then looked and kind of thought I saw it. So I don't know for sure. I'm sorry, one time I really did see one. But, yeah, man, so I live in a duplex, you know, so there's 2 floors. And I was coming from a 3-floor home. I sold that home in 2019 or 2019. Well, I didn't sell it, but I had a home until 2019 that I owned. Then we started renting this place, and I put a lot of stuff in a storage unit. And the storage unit was very affordable for a while. It was like $80 for a month. I thought it was really good. And in like 2022, they decided to adjust their pricing. Is the best way I can say it. Let's tune to the tower, by the way. 1.8. They adjusted their pricing, and it doubled it. It took the pricing of that same storage locker. It took it to like almost $200. And I'm like, you know what? I am not spending $200 for a storage locker for stuff that like we're not really using anymore ever again. So I wound up bringing a lot of the stuff home. I wound up bringing a lot of it home at the time, try to keep my kids happy, because there was stuff in there they really wanted. But it's to the point now where like I want my house back in a way. Like, you know, half of my living room looked like it up until like 5 o'clock today. half of that room looked almost like a hoarder's room, like you see on Hoarders. And I'm like, I am not living like this, man. Like, I wasn't growing up that way, like... So I got rid of everything today, and I'm glad I did, because I did see some, like, mouse droppings on some of the stuff that I've been wanting to get rid of, but I'm glad I finally took care of it. Okay, let's get clearance. Charlotte Tower, American 60 Alpha November, holding short runway 18 center, ready for departure.
American 0 Alpha November. Charlotte Tower, runway 18CT, winds 220 at 7. RNAV JD cleared for takeoff.
Cabin crew take seats for departure.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are now preparing for departure. Please ensure that your seat belts are fastened. Your seat backs and tray tables are in their upright positions, and all carry-on luggage is securely stowed. We appreciate
Sorry about
your
that.
cooperation
Hit the microphone by
and
accident.
wish you a pleasant flight.
Yeah, but all the years living here, never had any problems, and you know, up until recently, like my daughter's room was always a mess, always. Now that she's you know, temporarily somewhere getting help. Wow, that is very slippery. I've been able to go in there and clean up a lot of stuff, but man, like, yeah, not having a mouse is no fun, man. I've never had a house with a mouse in it before. And it's usually not just one, usually there's many. Alright, so let's go ahead and let's go, bitch. Takeoff power set. Airspeed alive. 80 knots. That's right, we have British guy. What?
Rotate. Positive rate. Gear up.
American 0 Alpha November. Contact departure.
Airspeed low. Airspeed low. Airspeed low.
Contact departure, American 0 Alpha November. Alright, there we go. Looking at something.
American 0 Alpha November. Contact departure on 125.35.
Contact departure 125.35, American 0 Alpha November. Okay, we're better for takeoff now.
0 Alpha November, Charlotte approach, radar contact. Climb and maintain 8,000, turn right, heading 360, vectors to JD. Then it's filed.
Roger that, 8,000 feet, turn right, heading 360, vectors to JD, and then it's followed. American 0 Alpha November. What happened to my engines? Oh, I'm such an idiot. Sorry about that. No wonder I've been having engine problems. I hit the reversers by accident. Okay, now we can turn. Flaps up a notch. See, that lever I had set like that. I never used that lever for reversers unless I'm in this airplane, and I completely forgot, and I wound up flicking it a few moments ago, and I'm like, why are we just not, like, our airspeed is so messed up, like, what is going on? See, I don't like that. I have to click every single time with this to get the heading to move, one of my hat switches. In every other airplane, I can just hold it and it spins it around. It's not a huge deal, but... Alright, we're going to go in heading mode here in a moment. Finish making this turn, and then we'll increase our speed. Maintain flight level 220, Alpha November, American 0 Alpha November. Okay. Here we go. We're still flying manually, by the way.
Bank angle.
Oh shit.
Bank angle.
Okay. We're good now. I was looking at something a second ago. All right, let's go into heading mode. Put on, all right, so we may have to... We have to do CWS for a moment until we get the climb speed settled. And I'm probably gonna have to adjust. Oh man, I really hate playing with this here, with the stabilizer. Shit! No, fucker!
Bank angle.
And that motherfucking thing, god damn. The stabilizer, every time you touch it the very first time, it just goes completely wonky. It doesn't matter what simulator you're in, it is crazy.
American 0 Alpha November, climb and maintain flight level 250.
I maintain flight level 250, American 0 Alpha November. Okay, let's trim out a little bit. Okay, I think we're good now. Yep, autopilot's finally on. Yeah, the trim wheel, this thing right here, number 4, this thing right here, you touch it, just you breathe on it the wrong way, and it doesn't just move, it'll move an inch, it'll move like a little bit, not an inch, but it'll move like a millimeter or a centimeter on the wheel here. But in the game, in the simulator, it usually will throw the, like what it did on this. As soon as I touched it, it threw the stabilizer all the way to 15. I'm like, no, that's not what happened. All I did was just tap the motherfucker. And we're good now. Oh, it's just, oh, he's making a turn back to JD and then pick up. Okay. It is what it is. We'll just let him do his thing. We should have went direct to like Critter or something like that. Alright, why are we descending? Alright, we're gonna do heading select. DS mode. We're just going to stay in heading mode for a minute until we get past JD. Remember, it is a free aircraft again, so flying mechanics may not be, you know, what we're used to with PMDG and just flight airplanes, but pretty damn good airplane for free, that's for sure. We should be able to go into LNAV at this point. And VNAV. Nope. Alright, so we're just going to do direct to Critter. Now we can go into LNAV. Alright, I see what's going on with our climb schedule, by the way. It has us at 6,000 feet. That's not what I put in for cruising altitude. Alright, now we should be okay. I wonder why that happened. I put in 33,000. I maintain flight level 260, American 0, Alpha November. We should be good now. Let's turn off the lights. Yeah, we're good now. Very weird how that changed. Alright, let's get rid of this chart. I heard there was a replay feature on this. Oh, toggle replay mode. Sure thing. Look at that. Okay. You know what I'm going to do real quick? Hang on a second. I need to do this. We need to get rid of this reverser. This is messing me up here. Done. Very good.
American 0 Alpha November, climb and maintain flight level 270.
Climb maintain flight level 270, American 0 Alpha November. Alright, let's pull up, oh, we'll wait. I wanted to plug in our landing altitude, but we can do that later. Like the little wing flex on here, it's nice. Nice little touch. Yeah, man, having a cold house in the middle of winter is no fun, dude. Not unless you got something warm to slide up on into, get next to. I don't have anything warm at my house today. I got a bubbler, got my phone. All I got in this life, my word and my balls, and I don't break them for anyone, not even you, Frank. My one of the greatest lines of all times in Scarface, when he's like, Frank, I don't break my balls, I don't break my word for no one. It's all you got in this world is your word and your balls.
American 0 Alpha November, contact Atlanta, approach on 125.15.
Contact Atlanta, approach on 125.15, American 0 Alpha November. Why are we only at 10,000 feet? What the fuck is going on with this airplane, man? Alright, fuck this. BS. Let's get up to 290. Oh, let's hold altitude first. Atlanta Center, hello, Alpha, American Alpha November, currently climbing through 100 for flight level 330.
American 0 Alpha November, Atlanta approach. Good morning, Statesville, altimeter 29er69er.
Atlanta Center, American 0 Alpha November, requesting a new cruising altitude of 25,000 feet, flight level 250.
American 0 Alpha November, Atlanta approach, climb and maintain flight level 280. American 0 Alpha November, climb and maintain 25,000.
Alright, very good. I want to change that. That's what the plane did in real life, was 25,000, so let's just do that. I don't know why we're having such issues with VNAV and shit tonight. Like, that's weird, very strange. Alright, let's put in, flight level 250.
American 0 Alpha November, contact Greensboro approach on 124.35.
Contact Greensboro approach on 124.35, American 0 Alpha November. Greensboro approach, American 0 Alpha November, currently climbing through 3,000 feet for flight level 250.
American 0 Alpha November, Greensboro approach. Good morning, Hamptonville, altimeter 2971.
Hey, Gav.
American 0 Alpha November, Greensboro approach. Climb and maintain flight level 320.
I guess we're going to 320. Climb, maintain flight level 320, American 0 Alpha November. One thing I do want to look at is our flight plan, just see what speed we're supposed to be cruising at today. 0.79. Okay. Alright, so they do have a map, that's fine. Credits, airport. KPIT. That's our arrival, and then our approach. Not sure which one yet. Figure it out. Are we above 18,000 feet yet? No, we're not.
American 0 Alpha November, Greensboro approach. Contact Atlanta Center on 132.975.
Contact Atlanta Center approach on 132.975, American 0 Alpha November. Atlanta approach, good afternoon, American 0 Alpha November, currently climbing through flight level 180, flight level 320.
American 0 Alpha November, Atlanta Center, good morning. American 0 Alpha November, climb and maintain flight level 330.
Climb, maintain flight level 330, American 0 Alpha November. Left is our airport, so 28 left. Alright, so we have a field elevation of about... Just try to see how close we can get to it. That's about it. Before it starts getting blurry. Alright, so we got about 3,000 feet. Let's see here. Approach elevation, so about 1,200 feet. Man, let's see what level change is going to do. Yeah, that works. What are you looking for? You're over here. I really want to start using X-Plane a lot more. It's such a pretty simulator, and it always works. Oh, look! The Bill Gates smoke machine out of the back of these airplanes. Look at that. Look at that damn trail of Bill Gates smoke. I don't think I've ever seen this livery in real life, this silver one here. I flew a lot when I was younger, when I was growing up. I don't think I've ever seen that livery before. Smoke coming out of the back looks pretty good. I like that. Boy, LevelUp, you really are. You guys really are like the goats. I wasn't kidding around when I wrote that on the thumbnail. They are so good. And it's free. It's crazy that it's free. That's like the craziest part about it. Oh, we never did turn on our transponder the right way. TANRA. Or did they tell us we could go to... Yeah, they did say 3,300. Okay. Very good. So we are almost at cruising altitude.
American 0 Alpha November, contact Washington Center on 125.725.
Contact Washington Center on 125.725, American 0 Alpha November. Washington Center, good afternoon, American 0 Alpha November, currently cruising at flight level 330.
1,000 to go.
American 0 Alpha November, Washington Center, good morning.
We'll bring our speed up a little bit after we finish our climb. Altitude hold is on. We're in cruise mode, that's good. We'll cruise at 0.7, we'll do 7.6.
American 0 Alpha November, Washington Center. Expect the Demi 5 arrival. LeJoy transition. Prepare to descend in roughly 15 minutes. Notify if you're ready to descend before that.
After that, expect the Dem 5 arrival, LeJoy transition. We'll wait for you to descend us, Washington Center, American 0 Alpha November. Hello, guests. This is the captain speaking. Greg, alongside Long Duck Dong, our first officer, would like to welcome you on American Airlines Flight 1335 today from Charlotte to the wonderful city of Pittsburgh. Currently cruising at a flight level of 33,000 feet. We should begin our descent in about 20 minutes. Flight attendants will be coming around with snacks and drinks for you guys. If you need anything, let them know. We appreciate you flying with American, and we'll get you on the ground as quick and safely as possible. Thanks again for flying American.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are currently cruising at an altitude of 33,000 feet. The flight attendants will be coming around shortly with snacks and drinks. If you need anything, please let us know. Thank you for your attention.
I don't think Kick is still working, by the way. Oh, look. Reddit, one of my favorite Reddit channels, invited me to chat. The channel Don't Put That in Your Ass. That is such a good, the last thing I put up there that you should not put in your ass. It was like a huge, 5-foot big black dildo. It was fucking huge. So I put that on the Reddit page, Don't Put That in Your Ass, and now they sent me a message they want to chat. So after flying tonight, I'll get on there and see what they got to say. That's one of my favorite Reddit channels of all time. Don't Put That in Your Ass. Yeah, it's still not really working, Kick Gap. I don't know what the problem is. I don't know what I sound like Darkside Phil. I don't know what the problem is. I open up Kick, and nothing happens. Hey, it's almost 9 o'clock already, son of a bitch. It's almost my mama's birthday. She turned, we're born in 51, 52. I think she's gonna be 74, I think. She an old bird. Old Bubby bird. Oh, look, now it's working. Very cool. Alright, well, if you've been watching on Kick, welcome. For some reason, I couldn't get the chat working until now. This, my heat is broken. It is cold stream. You're on, the last day of Year of Our Lord 2025. Thank God for space eaters. That's all I gotta say. Having that space heater's really come in handy today, that's for sure. Alright, man, after I finish flying this airplane, we get upstairs and get under my covers with my bag of spicy nacho Doritos and one of my diet burritos. I gotta eat some of the corn that's in there, man. I made some corn the other day. It's just sitting there. Yeah, this Weight Watchers thing is pretty cool. I mean, like today I ate a whole potato with some really spicy ketchup. It was awesome. That's no points. I can have like 42 points a day. That's no points. I had a banana. I had 2 apples. Every day I usually eat cucumbers and peppers too. I don't know if I'm going to eat them today. Maybe I'll eat them for breakfast tomorrow. I got this certain dressing I like to use with the cucumbers and peppers. Now the peppers are like these mini sweet peppers. I don't know if they sell them at your local grocery store or not. They're really good. I just cut them joints up. Some cucumbers. I picked cucumbers because it was a vegetable I don't really like a lot. And supposedly the minerals and nutrients that you get in those cucumbers is outstanding. Yeah, I eat a fair amount of cabbage during the day. I eat bok choy. I eat carrots, black beans. And then eating all that stuff, it's like no points. So then I could pig out like on, you know, eat nuggets, air fry them, make them into a sandwich, and I can pig out on that. They're delicious, man. When they come out of the air fryer, them joints are so delicious. Still got some of my chili in there. My chili would probably win some sort of award if I was to like go to a chili cook-off. I think my chili would be in the top 5. I think. I'm not saying it's the greatest, but it's pretty damn good. It's a recipe I've had for almost 20 years now. I've been making. I've tweaked it over time. Ingredients become better. The secret to that sauce is the arrabbiata sauce from Rayo's. That's the secret. Without that sauce, it's no good. All right, let's put in our frequency. Make sure our... Oh, you know, I wonder if it says 28 left on Say Intentions. Okay, it doesn't have it on there yet. Oh, yeah, and then is my banner working tonight? Let's see if my banner is working. Oh, good, it is working. I like when that stuff works properly. That's cool. All right, very good. Okay, so 108.9. And then I would like to get, I could probably pull it up over here. Oh, you know, we're gonna have to look up Navigraph again. Shit. Let me make sure I can share my screen properly. I don't want to dox myself. Okay. Yeah, we're good. Let me open up Navigraph here. So, here's our airplane. We're over Virginia right now, it looks like. Alright, so we need the height and length. So it's got an elevation of 1,122 feet and 11.5. So we need 11.22 and 11.5. Let's see if we can operate this here. Okay, elevation is 11.22. Enter. And then length is 11.5. Enter. Very good. Now, can we change the mode? Oh, we can. Instrument, standby is visual. That is dope. I like that. Wide slope. Very good, guys. Very good. So doing this, it should put the reticle right on the center of, like right in the heart, the sweet spot of the touchdown zone. Very cool. That's good, guys. Good job. All right, and we have a 281 final course. Okay, and let's see here. I always set up both sides for the same thing. Very nice 737 they built here, LevelUp. I don't know if I've necessarily seen any like big improvements from the last, but it definitely sounds much better, that's for sure. And the tablet, I like having better pushback, and AviTab built right into it. It's nice. Now we need to get down to 4,000 feet. Let's make sure our altitudes are correct in our flight plan here. So Nesto, LEJOY, these and Nesto. Okay. Let's see what they're saying here. Okay, so that's 10,000. And I think we're going out to Stiller. I think that's for Ben Stiller's dad, actually. Out there from Pittsburgh. Okay, so we have that. No speed constraints. Alright, works for me. See if it'll put our descent winds in, or if we have to do it. We're probably gonna have to do it. Okay, let's go down and... Alright, let's see here. Anti-ice, we can say light level 250 to 1,000 feet. Alright, ISA deviation. -4.
American 0 Alpha November, descend via Demi 5 LeJoy transition into Pittsburgh. Altimeter 2961.
Alright, fuck it. We should have set that up beforehand. Okay. Descend via Demi LeJoy, transition in Pittsburgh, altimeter 29.61, American 0, Alpha November. I didn't have to read that like that. Alright, let's go ahead and start descending. Let's see if it'll allow us to, oh, let's see, what am I looking for here? I wonder if I need to be on P.
American 0 Alpha November, contact Cleveland Center on 132.125.
Contact Cleveland Center on 132.125, American 0 Alpha November. Cleveland Center, good afternoon, American 0 Alpha November, descending through flight level 270 for the DEM 5 arrival in Pittsburgh. Okay, runway 28 left. Wind right now is 260 by 12. I believe it's 1 degree right now, if I remember reading that correct a second ago. Yeah, 1 degree, 2957. So 2957. Shit, I don't know what that is in, yeah, I should be able to change this. Inches, hectopascal. Alright, let's see if this... Okay, so that's still in hectopascals. Let me just put it back in inches again. Yeah, I don't know what the hectopascals are going to be for it. Let's see here. 29... Alright, we'll wait until we get to 18,000 feet, and we'll figure it out. 2957. .5957 is in there. Whoa. Oh boy, we're in the soup again, fellas. Hey, what's up? Happy Chinese New Year, dude. What's up, dude? Arigato! What's up, man? Long time no speak. Happy almost American New Year. Sorry, it's hard for me to see the chat tonight. I don't have my normal setup. It's very cold where I'm living at right now. The heat broke earlier, well, I guess last night is when it actually broke. Yeah, man. It's fucking cold, bitch. Alright, ground speed, so that's almost 2,000 feet per minute. Is a 3% angle. We got 2057. We'll be able to input this here in a moment into our landing. Alright, there's LeJoy. We just picked up LeJoy. Here, let's switch this over now. So it's 1001. Okay. Let's see here. How much we be weighing? How much we be weighing? How much we be weighing? We're at 134 right now, so we'll just say 133. Yeah, see here. It works, it shows us. Gives us an approximate VREF, like, it doesn't do that for takeoff. It would be nice if it did that. But yeah, it doesn't do that. Alright, here's our airplane. We need to be at 10,000 by the time we get the nest to. You can kind of see that it doesn't look, this cloud doesn't look too good right here. That whole cloud right there, it looks like it's superimposed onto it. It's kind of weird.
American 0 Alpha November, Cleveland Center, contact Pittsburgh approach on 121.25.
Contact Pittsburgh approach on 121.25, American 0 Alpha November. Pittsburgh approach, good afternoon, American 0 Alpha November, descending through 14,000 feet on the DEM 5 arrival.
American 0 Alpha November, Pittsburgh approach, good morning, Pittsburgh altimeter 2956. Expect the ILS runway 28 left approach into Pittsburgh.
Alright, I activated Chad to do our comms. At least he should be on there. That way I don't have to worry about it while I'm landing, because it's not very easy to... I like to be able to see what I'm reading back to them, and in order to do this in X-Plane, I have to do the Alt-Tab thing, and then it stays on the screen, the say intention, so it's just easier just to give Chad the comms. Alright, we can let go of the speed brake now that we are at the altitude we need to be at.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are now beginning our final approach into Pittsburgh. At this time, we kindly ask you to turn off your electronic devices and stow them until we arrive at the gate. Please ensure your tray tables are put away, your seats are in their full upright position, and your seatbelts are fastened. The weather in Pittsburgh is looking pleasant for our arrival. Our assigned gate is Terminal B, Gate 37. Thank you.
American 0 Alpha November, Pittsburgh approach, proceed direct Howland. Descend and maintain 4,000 feet until established on the localizer cleared for the ILS runway 28 left approach. Proceeding direct Howland. Descend and maintain 4,000 feet until established on the localizer. Cleared for the ILS runway 28 left approach. American 0 Alpha November.
1,000 to go.
Motherfucker is not slowing down, man. I know I haven't armed the speed brakes or anything. I'm aware of that. Let me pause this for a second. Let me see if I can do, where's the record? Oh yeah, that's right. It does the last, like... Okay, I think I got it. Okay, let's turn that off.
Contact Pittsburgh Tower on 128.3. Contacting Pittsburgh Tower on 128.3. American 0 Alpha November. Pittsburgh Tower, American 0 Alpha November. Good morning. Established on the ILS runway 28 left approach. American 0 Alpha November, Pittsburgh Tower, roger.
There's the runways. Some people like using the heads-up displays. I'm not a big fan of.
American 0 Alpha November, Pittsburgh Tower, winds 240 at 10.
A little bit, yeah.
Runway 28 left, clear to land.
Like I have it in instrument mode, and it's supposed to put the reticle like right on the center of the sweet spot of the runway, but I think it's more of a hindrance. Personally, I'm not a big fan of it. Yeah, but some people love it. We'll land with it today. We'll see if it actually helps in this airplane. We should just let this airplane land itself and see how it does, really. I say that kind of stuff all the time and then I never wind up doing it. Exactly. Right. That's what I thought. Only gay people do that. Alright, we'll land it by hand. I'm not scared. Not the first time. Sure is taking his time on this this approach. This airplane's had a very tough time staying lined up today. Hasn't it? It's been moving a lot, man. Look at it. It's still moving. Wow, look at it. It's way off course. Look at this. I'm not controlling this plane yet. I'm just letting the autopilot do its thing. Wow. Alright, let's take manual control. Should be at 28 left. That's the one over here.
Light slow. 500. Light slow. Light slow.
I know, buddy.
Light slow. 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 400. Light slow. Light slow. 300. Light slow. Light slow. Light slow. Light slow. 200. 100. 60. 40. 30. 20. 10. 5.
Whoa! There's no way that was wasted. Well, that was fucked up from the beginning, but we're gonna get a good landing on this. All right, let's first of all, let's pause this. We're gonna go to say intentions and turn that off. We're gonna go back to the main menu. We are gonna customize this bird. We're gonna go to Pittsburgh, 28 left, 10 miles out, confirm and start. All right, there we go. Because that, I mean, that whole approach was fucked. Do you see? I mean, I don't understand why our airplane would do that. Like, that's bad. That's bad. I know it's a free airplane, but that's bad that it's that fucked up on the landing.
Positive rate.
Good to know. Thanks, buddy. Let's get some flaps down. Adjust the trim. We might have to restart this one. We'll see.
2500.
Alright, we're gonna have a better landing this time. It's a much better approach so far. I know we were overspeeding in the beginning, but we had to get set up here. Yeah, I don't get why that plane was all over the place like that when it was on auto land. Like I don't really see airplanes do that too often. That's really strange.
Sync rate.
400.
Light slow. Light slow. Light slow. Light slow.
200.
Light slow. Sync rate.
100.
I had the auto throttle on.
60.
That's bullshit. I had the auto throttle on. You can clearly see it's on. Why is the auto throttle not working? I just put the levers all the way up, by the way. That's why they were all the way up. All right, let's go back again. Man, level up, man. You know, good airplane until you come in for a landing, right? It can't be the pilot's fault. Oh shit, wrong one. No, I wish it was my fault. Like, but I can't help it if the throttles aren't working. All right, let's go again. Just leave the auto throttle up next time. All right, let's go again. Let me turn this auto throttle off. That's what got me last time, was the auto throttle. Just controlled a bitch myself. If the auto throttle's not working right, we just take the auto throttle down. We just control it by hand. You catch this glide slope properly. Going for landing. Alright, I'm done with this heads-up display too. That thing is so annoying. We're a little high according to the glide slope indicator. I guess if that glide slope indicator on our primary display is legit, it should still have our frequency plugged in there. Yeah, it does. Yeah, our display does not have the correct. This diamond down here, that's not for our landing. I don't think so, at least. See, I'm diving down to try to see if that's legit. I'm trying to see if I see any red up here as well. We definitely died. Yeah, man. Level Up trying to kill us tonight. Still way too high. Let's
Sink rate.
I know.
Hold up.
Still way too high.
Slow. Glide slow.
Wow.
Glide slow.
All right, let's see if we can dive bomb and pull it out. If not, we're definitely gonna do this again. But
60.
Whitaker.
Sink rate.
30. 20.
Get down, bitch.
10. 5.
All right, let's not dive bomb it next time. All right, let's do this again. 10 miles out again. Yeah, much better without the auto throttle on. That's definitely key, it looks like.
Airspeed low. Airspeed low.
Okay. I'm not turning the autopilot on, but I'm putting it in approach mode. All right, let's recapture the glide slope. Now we don't have that annoying heads-up display in our way. I'm sure those things help in situations, but I mean, I don't know. I've always found it to be more of a hindrance for landing. Takeoff, I like the idea of it. You know, if you're, I guess, landing on an aircraft carrier, it's really good to have, but pilots that I've talked to about the heads-up display, none of them have, like, said positive things about it for landing, unless it's, like, really bad weather and, like, you really need it to see, but... Alright, let's get down to our glide slope indicator. That's one thing we didn't do last time. Was really pay attention to the glide slope. That's better.
2500.
Finally, we're like in line with it. I was looking at our ground speed, and our ground speed was, you know, we should be at like 500, maybe 600 feet per minute for 3%. And it seems like we were continually having to like go way below that, like 1,500 feet per minute. That's crazy, man. It's a weird, and it might be a level up system. It might not be responding properly. I mean, or it might be the frequency. Like, it might... What's that? Oh, that's why we had our barometric pressures at 2992. That should be quite a bit lower. Alright, that's partly why our altitude's been off. Alright, let's dive bomb now. I know, buddy. I know.
Sync rate. Sync rate.
I know. I don't want to dive bomb anymore. Next time I'll have to set the barometric pressure first. I mean, that's a big difference. Yeah, I don't think this glide slope indicator is correct in our airplane.
400.
I should just use the one from the runway if I do this again.
300.
That's what I'm paying attention to now, is the one from the runway, not the one in our airplane. That was very hard, but all right, let's go back. This time we're not going to use any of the instruments in the airplane. We are just going to use visually, because I don't trust that glide slope indicator anymore. I'm not trusting that thing. We'll make our barometric pressure as close as we can to where we were just at, and then this time we're going to butter the landing. Dude, I don't even see the runways yet. I know we're below the glide slope, but I don't even see the runways at this point. Oh, I think I see them now. Oh, I see them now. I thought they were over here for some reason. Alright, so I can see we have a 1 or 2 red right now. That's okay. That is okay. Could be my turtle, partly could be my Turtle Beach system is not properly set up for this airplane. Like there's certain airplanes where they want you to have it like completely neutral and shit like that, and that's not kind of how I have my yoke set up. Okay. I'm starting over one more time. I don't like this approach. All right, 10 miles out again. Yeah, I don't like how we've vertically been handling that. You know how I do it on X-Plane, man. I keep on going until I get a lane and I'm happy with. If I'm here for another hour, I'm here for another hour. We're gonna get this thing. Okay, I see the runways now. Yeah, that's just how it is. You know, it's hard to get into an airplane every day, a different airplane, and butter landing every single one of them. Like it takes a special kind of guy. That's why you got me. We might not get it right away, but we gonna get the motherfucker. That's for sure. We got no flight director. All I got is my word and my balls, Frank. That's it. What you got, Frank? I might have to watch Scarface tonight. I mean, that's a cliche kind of movie. But I might just have to do it. It's been a minute since I've seen that movie. That's it, Frank. I got my word and my balls, and I don't break them for nobody. Ew! Remember Andrew Dice Clay from the 80s? Man, I'm really dating myself with that. Man, when he came out the first time, man, he did all that hickory dickory dock stuff. That shit was great. Hickory dickory dock. This chick was sucking my cock. The clock struck 2, I dropped my goo, and ooh, what a hooah. Jack and Jill went up the hill, both with $1.25. Jill came down with $2.50. Ooh. Ooh. Come on, airplane, work with me, baby. Now, they are having wind gusts today in this area. I mean, it's 35 knot winds right now. So that could be explaining partly why our landing's been kind of difficult. Almost 40 knots at this point. Gotta love Pittsburgh. I haven't landed at Pittsburgh, I don't think, in my whole life. Real life or simulator life. I don't think I've ever landed at Pittsburgh. I know, bitch. I know. Oh, shit. The gear wasn't down. I pushed the gear button down. I wonder why it didn't go down. That's why we've been overspeeding a little bit.
Sink rate. Sink rate.
We're okay, bitch. Shut up. Umum shabab, umum shabab, umum shabab. Kali, Kalima, Kalima Shantine.
400.
Umum shabab, umum shabab, umum shabab, umum shabab, umum shabab, umum shabab.
300.
Umum shabab, umum shabab. Great movie, Indiana Jones and Temple of Doom.
Sink rate.
300.
Sink rate.
200. 100. 60, 50, 40, 30. 20, 10, 5.
Ooh, that was bad, man. That wind knocked us down. All right, we're gonna do this again. We're gonna go back one more time. We're gonna do it again. I told you we're gonna keep doing it. We're gonna do it until we get one that's under 200 feet per minute. It's gonna happen. We've done it before in this airplane. We're gonna do it tonight. We got close that one time, but that doesn't really count because we floated that bitch down the runway. I want a good landing. Okay. Oh, it's nice for the flight director to show up this time. All right. Let's go. No auto throttle again. Almost 40 knot winds again. Let's pull up so we can match our glide slope. Yeah, Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom, man, that was such a good movie back in the day. It's still a good movie, man. I watched that movie maybe 5 or 6 months ago, man. That movie's still pretty good. I watched it when the Indiana Jones video game came out. Hey, what's up, Eric Flight? Broken heart? Yeah, man. I got a broken heart, dude. Got a broken heart because I can't land this airplane good tonight. I've been on a good roll with landings lately, like up until, I guess, yesterday or a few days ago, up until that Q400, which that was still not bad with that kind of weather. I mean, it's weather like this too. I mean, shit. 40 knot winds. No broken heart, man. I'm single on purpose, dude. I like being single. I was married for a very long time, and I do not want to do that again. Yep. Not unless it's like really the right person this time. Man, that one I married, she was a trickster. I had no idea what kind of mask she wore underneath her pretty face. Alright, we're still dealing with 40 knot winds. 40 knot headwind. I'm really flying with one hand. I got one hand on the throttle, one hand on the yoke. When you got a 40 knot, 30, 40 knot headwind coming in on your landing, man. You have downdraft, microbursts, all kinds of bullshit. I wish the auto throttle worked. Maybe it works when you restart like I've been doing, but I haven't been able to get it to work. I tried a few times and it just didn't work. I'm saying that we are following the glide slope much better this time. This is a fun landing, man. This shit is challenging. You guys should jump in X-Plane right now with live weather on. Try and land in any airplane right now at this airport with this wind and shit. Jesus. This shit is tough, man. It's fun. You know, so many times we have landings where they're like super easy. Especially in general aviation planes, man. Sometimes those airplanes are real easy to land. Oh, I never adjusted the altimeter.
5.
Oh. Alright, we're getting there. I think the next one's gonna be butter. I think that next one gonna be butter. That gonna be butter. Yeah, bitch. Let's go, bitch. Come on. We just gonna keep on landing this airplane until there's no more wind. Until the wind is not blowing 40 knots into our face. We got it this time, baby. We're getting it. We're learning this approach here. We learned this bitch. Let me just see if I can get auto throttle to work this time.
Positive rate.
Positive. What the fuck are you talking about? See? It's not working. It's not working again. That's okay. Doesn't work, it doesn't work. It's okay. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe it's working now. Let's see. This is mainly a visual landing at this point. Just because... Well... It might be working now, the auto throttle. If the auto throttle could work, I mean, that would be beautiful. Then I could just concentrate on flying. I can put two hands on the yoke and... Still 29.57, I think. 29.58. I'm not 100% sold that that auto throttle. Nope, it's not working. And I have both levers, you know, assigned to the lever, so it's not like I'm moving one lever, I'm moving two. It's just not, it's not a huge deal, but it does make things a bit more interesting when you're trying to switch from two hands on the yoke to one hand and grab both throttle levers and make sure they're both moved at the same time. It's definitely challenging, man. It's fun. It's fun, man. Y'all should do this. Grab a landing. See, I chose Pittsburgh as the flight tonight because I thought there was going to be snow. I was reading the weather reports and there was a whole bunch of snow heading this way. And even actually over Pittsburgh when I chose the flight, there was a lot of snow. But it looks like there's not snow now. Yeah, these landings with the wind and shit, man. This is why I love flying these simulators, man. It makes it so challenging. So challenged. We still haven't done well with the glide slope. Like, even if we butter this landing, I'm still gonna go in again. Like, I wanna do a good landing. I want it where, like, we follow the glide slope pretty well the whole time. You know, at least within one dot of it. I mean, we're kind of doing okay now, but we weren't for a few miles.
300. 200. 100.
Sink rate.
60.
Sink rate.
40. 30. 20. 10. 5.
Okay, that was okay. Not acceptable for me, but... And of course, we don't really have, you know, one thing I would like to see LevelUp work on is the handling on ground. It is real boaty, dude. It is like, all right, let's go, bitch. That was okay. If that was my best landing tonight, I will be happy with that. Will I accept it? Yes. Will I be happy about it? No. I changed my mind. I'm not going to be happy with that. Not for me. Not for us. We're better than that. Shit, I gotta take this phone call. I'll be right back. Hang on a second. Okay, I'm back. All right, let's go, bitch. Let's try this one last time. Not one last time, but a time. Oh, we're at 41 knots headwind. Alright, so we're in the right angle at least. It's good. So far, so good with the glide slope. Getting there. So far, we've been able to follow the glide slope in a manner that I'm acceptable with. Within 1 dot. As I say that, are we still within 1 dot? Oh, 1 dot. Oh, yeah, baby, 1 dot. Come on, wind. You ain't nothing, bitch. Minus 40 mile an hour knots. Come on, bitch. Let's go. Could be, I wonder, you know, maybe, no, I don't think that would be it. I'm thinking, like, the first time we came in for landing, how bad the ILS system did and the autopilot. I wonder if it's because we chose passive instead of the other choice in the beginning, but that shouldn't have anything to do with that. I mean, like, it wasn't even following the right, like, radio, it looked like. I mean, we were lining up on the other runway. Oh, we've been doing very good until now. Damn it. Come on, glide slope. Let's go, bitch. Come on. Yeah.
Sync rate. Light slow.
200.
I never adjusted the barometric pressure. Hope it doesn't throw me off too bad.
100. 60. 40. 30. 20. 10. 5.
Oh, I thought that was it. I thought that was going to be it. We're getting center line, but all right, let's come in one more time. 1 or 2 more times, and that's it. Okay. Oh, baby. Do it to me. Yeah. Come on, glide slope.
Airspeed low.
Positive rate.
That's close enough on the altimeter, I think. Ooh, baby. You're my glide slow, baby. Oh, let's go, baby. I got stuff I want to do. I want to watch some. I want to watch some YouTube videos, man. Like I'm ready to, like, you know, ready to bust this night out, baby. Let's go. It's New Year's Eve. We need to butter this bitch. Come on. If I turn the weather off, like with no wind, we'd be all right. This wind is fierce, bro. Woo. It is, man. No auto throttle, and this kind of wind, man. It's like this is like real pilot shit. All right, so far, we're doing all right. Let me tackle some wood. Yep, so far so good on this one. Raise the thrusters a little bit. And when I raise the thrusters, I gotta drop the pitch of the nose a little bit, since it's not adjusting it automatically because we're not in autopilot mode. Whoop, fireworks going off in the neighborhood. Must be close to New Year's Eve. I love this community I live in, man. They got all the neighbors all up and down the creek. Got all kinds of fireworks on, real fireworks, like you see, like, you know, like at Times Square, like those big ass fireworks that you see at like high schools and shit on July 4th, and all up and down the creek. And I thought it was illegal in Maryland, but somehow these guys, you know, and women that have been doing it down here, I've been living down here like 20 years now, and I've never heard of anybody getting in trouble for lighting off fireworks, like if they're on the body of water. Like DNR doesn't come by, like none of the police boats ever come by. It's cool. It's nice that they let people do that. All right, glide slope. Come on, bitch. Let's go. Come on, 40 knot headwind. Let's go, bitch. Come on. Gonna start yelling a glide slope to us probably.
$400. $300.
Light slow. Light slow.
200.
Light slow.
100. 60, 40, 30, 20, 10, 5.
Damn, you know what I think what it does? I think if you kill your engines too early, it fails you automatically. Because I killed my engines like right before the threshold. Okay, we're gonna do this one last time. We're still gonna do 10 miles out. I told you we just gonna do this. We gonna do it. Man, that was a really good attempt too until the very end. Not having that auto throttle sucks, man. You never realize how much you miss it until you don't have it. Yeah, it's just 2 flights in a row with X-plane that I've been having trouble landing the airplane. Maybe I need to be an X-plane a lot more so I can get better at it. All right, for some reason, even though my thrusters were pulled all the way down, they were way forward, which is why we were speeding the way we were. Man, come on, baby. I think we're going to fly this again tomorrow and the Q400. If I can get away with, if I have enough time to do 2 flights tomorrow, we're going to do these again. Because those are the 2 planes that we had the most trouble with. We might even just do the same flight again for both. Because they were both relatively short flights. Might just do them both at the same. In the Azores and on the East Coast. At least it's a little less windy this time. It's only 32 knots instead of 40. You know what? The handling on this airplane is not... I'm gonna have to do some research. Maybe I do need to zero everything out with this, with my system here, because it doesn't seem to be like very... not responsive like I remember it being. It could just be that I haven't flown this airplane in a while and I just forget. It could be they changed mechanics. I'd like to do a deep dive into what they changed. Maybe they changed something with the inputs.
400. 300.
Light slow.
200.
Light
200. 100. 60, 40, 30. 20, 10, 5.
I'll take it. Yeah, we're gonna come back tomorrow and fly this airplane again. There was no reason it should have taken us that many times. Actually, I want to do this one more time, actually. This time we'll do it from 3 miles out. No flight director, no nothing. Let's just go in and go. With all visual. All visual. Let's go, bitch. Come on, man. Come on. I might even put myself on camera tomorrow. Who knows? I've kind of been enjoying not having the camera on lately, to be honest. The reason I stopped using the camera is because I like to fly with the light. I like it to be dark. Like when I'm flying, and I can't have it dark if I'm on camera. I have to have the lights so I can, you know. What's the point of having a camera if you're not gonna, like, you know, put your face on it?
300.
The ground here is tricky. It's a hill, like it's on. It's not flat. That's a little deceiving when you're coming in for landing.
100. 60. 40. 30. 20. 10. 5.
All right, so off the center line, but so we buttered 2 in a row, so we can land it. Okay. Well, that's good to know. All right, well, we'll come back tomorrow and do more of this, man. Sorry it took so long to get a good landing, man. That's some tough wind, dude. 70 knot, 40 knot headwinds, man. Somebody else do it. Put it on Discord. Let me see it. Let me see it. Put it on the Discord channel. Share it. Just do it. Do it. Do it. Happy New Year. I'll see y'all tomorrow on the AX3 show. Thanks for checking in tonight. And that's about it, my friends. Happy New Year. Thanks for making it a great year on the All About Aviation channel. We're coming back in 2026, bigger and badder than ever, baby. Let's go. See ya.